So let's talk about the big Kate Middleton update and news.
In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment.
So yeah, Kate Middleton has cancer. And if you're wondering what preventative chemotherapy is, it's basically a treatment meant to mop up any remaining cancer cells after the primary treatment or surgery, or that meant to reduce the risk of the cancer coming back and spreading. And depending on the type and stage of Kate's cancer, which we don't currently know, this typically takes about 3 to 6 months. But, this announcement comes as a shock for several reasons. One, because of course it's just terrible for her personally, as well as the royal family, with King Charles disclosing his own cancer diagnosis last month. And two, because for weeks, the internet had collectively pulled its hair out trying to figure out what the hell was going on with Kate Middleton. She had kept out of the public eye ever since her surgery, and they were only releasing vague statements to the press. And when she did show her face, it only added more fuel to the fire. Like when she had to apologize for editing the family photo for Mother's Day. And so like we talked about, people on social media just churned out every conspiracy theory under the sun. Everything from she's dead, to she's in an induced coma, to she's recovering from a secret Brazilian butt lift, to she's pulled a Gone Girl and fled the palace. But on Saturday, she explained that it's taken time for her to recover from a major surgery so she can begin treatment, as well as for her and Prince William to privately process this and explain it to their kids in a way that's appropriate while reassuring them.
We hope that you'll understand that as a family, we now need some time, space, and privacy while I complete my treatment.
And while since this, the conspiracy theories may have quieted down, they haven't fully stopped, with some people claiming things like the video is deep-faked because supposedly her ring goes missing from her hand in some frames. Though as others have noted, that's just due to motion blur, and if you slow down the video, the ring is clearly visible. But as for the people who aren't staying in conspiracy land, there's been two main reactions to this news. First, you had many people blasting internet speculators for hounding a woman who was clearly going through something personal. And this actually including speculators or people who are memeing themselves, with this including the likes of Blake Lively, who previously responded to Kate's edited photo with one of her own trying to parody it, showing herself with an enlarged thumb, a lemon floating over her head, and her chair's seat separated from its back. But they're now saying on Instagram, I made a silly post around the Photoshop fails frenzy, and oh man, that post has me mortified today. I'm sorry, sending love and well wishes to all, always. But then also, we saw the second type of reaction, which points the blame not at social media, but at the royal family, arguing that they allowed conspiracy theories to flourish and even egged them on by completely bungling this whole thing for 2 months, including seemingly putting even more pressure on Kate by blaming her for creating that photoshopped image. And among those, you had culture writer Sophie Ross telling the Washington Post, if we have a potentially missing princess, can you blame the public for speculating? I don't think anyone should feel bad except the public relations department of the royal family. But also, there's a third argument that these reactions aren't mutually exclusive, that both can be true, that the royal family fucked this up, and that a lot of people got way out of control with conspiracies. But with all this, I do want to pass a question off to you. What have your thoughts and feelings been since seeing this update and this news and also the reactions to it?